All right. Welcome to another series of Bobby Shake Shorts. Basically, what Bobby Shake Shorts is a collection of content that I created for various clients in different industries. The reason why we're putting these pieces of work on the internet, it's just basically for discoverability. When you type in Bobby Shake into a search engine, then this YouTube page will come up. You see my video work, you'll either say, God damn, that guy's really good, or you'll say, God damn, that kid really sucks. But it doesn't matter. It's only for discoverability and just to really help my brand excel. Because in the Google search, you just want your name popping up with different things: the IG, the Twitch, the Twitter, the website, the portfolio, the 500s, the Flickr, the Facebook, the YouTube, Gmail, whatever it is. So this is what we want to do. So in this particular Bobby Shake short, it's two videos. I think it's about 2 minutes and 51 seconds long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the video, and then I'm going to play one, talk about the other one, then play that one, and then we'll conclude it. We'll try to keep this short and sweet, because I know you guys want to get right to it. And we're 4 minutes in and 53 seconds in, and I like to keep my intro around 5 minutes. Before we start, real quickly, I want to say this again. Bobby Shake Shorts means that it was shot on a digital format. When you see the Bobby Shakes films, that was shot on either Super 8, 16, or 35 millimeter or medium format, depending on what it is, if it's video, photography, or film work. So that's the difference between Bobby Shake Shorts and Bobby Shakes films. All right, let's get right into it. So I used to work at a dealership in Foxborough called Mom's Motorcycles of Manchester. And we decided, they decided to have a Slingshot night. Now, basically, the Slingshot is this really, really cool motorcycle that acts and behaves like a car, but it's really a motorcycle. You need a motorcycle license to drive it, which means you got to have a helmet. This vehicle comes under a lot of so this particular vehicle comes underneath a lot of scrutiny and controversy, because in some states they classify it as a unicycle, or not a unicycle, a car. Some states classify it as a motorcycle. Some states you don't need a motorcycle license to operate it. Some states you do need a motorcycle license to operate it. Some states you don't need a helmet to drive in it. Some states require that you do have a helmet to drive in it. So I live in Massachusetts, which is basically in between New Hampshire and Providence. So in Providence, you could probably wear this other helmet, because I think the motorcycle helmet laws is kind of loose down there. And also in New Hampshire, the motorcycle laws are pretty loose when it comes to helmet, so you can wear it with no helmet up there. So this dealership was Polaris heavy. Indians, Victories, and the whole Polaris line, which is the Slingshot, which is the Razor, which is all their off-road utility vehicles for hunting and for fun. So the marketing department decided, hey, man, you know what we're going to do? We're going to burn the tire off of this Slingshot. And they came to me and goes, how can we do this? I said, let's do it. What we could do is I can mount a Slingshot. I can mount a GoPro on the rear of the car. I can mount a GoPro facing the wheel of the car. Then I could also mount a GoPro in the cockpit. So then we could cut in between those three angles. And then I said, for the wide shot, you ready for this? For the wide shot, I'll film it handheld with my camera, and I'll try my best not to get hit by the car. So the driver of this vehicle is Christopher Colarusso, top sales guy over at Mom South. And he's a race car driver. He races motorcycles. He did the Tail of the Dragon. He has a go-kart. He races go-karts, and he races cars. So he's the perfect candidate to drive this thing. And the only request I really had was to make sure that we shoot this thing as the sun is going down. And the reason why I wanted to shoot as the sun going down, not only because that's a golden hour, but I wanted to make Christopher Colarusso seem like a god, and the rest of us are just mere mortals watching this. So I mean, when you see the camera in the cockpit, you get like this golden aura, like that's the halo, and the smoke is like his wrath on humanity. I know that's a little deep for a Slingshot commercial, but that's what I had in my mind, and that's what I envisioned. I envisioned to make this guy seem like a god, a superhero, somebody supernatural. And it only makes sense because at Slingshot night, a lot of guys drove in their Slingshots to watch this spectacle. So if you're going to watch somebody do something in awe, then obviously you have to make sure that that character has some type of supernatural ability. And this is why we wanted the golden hour. The song that we used to film this was Kanye West's Power. And because everybody's going Kanye West crazy with the STEM player and his new documentary, we just think we might as well just jump on the bandwagon and tag Kanye West using his song. But we can't play his song because Kanye West would get me kicked off of YouTube. But we just decided to showcase this Bobby Shake short because it do have the Power soundtrack in the background. And what was so cool about the Kanye West song was Kanye West says, "No one man should have all this power. The clock is ticking. I can't count the hours." So we just thought that's just a great tool. So you have like an oxymoron going on here. You have Kanye West denouncing in the song Power that human beings shouldn't have all this superpower. In the same token, Kanye West is all talk about how it's okay to have all this power. He's also talking about the power that is over us. So there's just like layers of power and in our social structure. And I just thought, here we are watching this godlike figure shred the back tire off the Slingshot, and we're watching in awe. And Kanye West says at the end of the song that every superhero needs his theme song. So he's a superhero. He's a god. If you watch the Kanye West video, it's very mythical with godlike creatures in it. The gods, very Greek, very Roman mythology in the background of this, and it's a painting. And it was pure art. So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to display power and God in a clean, beautiful art form. So that's the talking behind it. Now we're just going to go and roll it. Obviously, the sound is cut off. And here you can see, I walked up to Christopher Colarusso and I said, I want you to straight line drift it when we start the song. So he's walking up to the car. Those are other customer Slingshots. And that's, we're just, look at that back tire. The back tire is like shredded. And you can see those are other customer Slingshots. That's a nice one. And I said to Colarusso, just do me a favor, the straight line drifted. So that's what they did. He just took off his straight line, drifted it. And then you could see me in the background there slightly. And here he comes again. And it's like, wow, I almost got clipped there. And there he is in the cockpit, and there it is. Did you see heaven there? A little flash of gold. That's like heaven. Oh, open up, and there's a GoPro on the back tire, and he's just smoked that thing. And there he is. He's just having a ball. There again, you can see me in the background there again. This was a dangerous shot. This almost got me. Real close to getting me. Because it's you can't see anything. And there's me again, chasing them down. And then there it is. There's the heavens opening up. And then there's the Slingshot. And before I roll this, the heavens, the gold, the superhero coming out of the smoke. And I told Carlo Russo, like when he was coming out the car, he was just gonna walk out of it because that smoke was like, it was hard to breathe. It was like burnt rubber. It smelled really bad. But I ran up to him because I'm far away from him, because at that point now I just wanted to get a super wide. So I was just backing away from the action. And then I was running to him and say, dude, stand there, stand there, stand there, stand there. Because I want you to stand as like this godlike figure, like, oh my God, like the moon landing. I wanted this to have the appearance of the moon landing. So if you look here, he steps out of the vehicle and I can see I'm running up to him and I'm telling him, there he is. I mean, let me say I think I went too far here. As you can see him there he is, standing in the smoke, and everybody is like in awe. Like it's kind of like an alien lands down with his crazy technology and you're in awe. It's like Back to the Future when Michael J. Fox is shredding the guitar and it was like, God damn, you could get that type of sound out of that guitar? You know, I just want him to stand in the moment. And that's just the end of that. And you can see it's all jittery because I'm running up. And there it is. Mom's 1973. They've been in business for 48 years or 49 years. And that's the end of the first one. And the second one is a production I did for a restaurant named Publico. Now, Publico has a very, 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 let me play it here. All right, so we can cue it up here. Okay. So Publico, one of my best friends, I used to do nightclub stuff, was still my best friend, Hyro. What was going on? Oh, yeah. So I was driving down Sturrow Drive, and I saw this restaurant. And no. I saw this. He was telling me he was opening up a restaurant, and on Sturrow Drive called what is it called? Casa Caña. It's like this amazing Mexican Spanish food joint. And I went into Casa Caña and I saw his wife there. I said, "Hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. How you been? How you been?" She goes, "Oh my god, I haven't seen you so long." Because they went from nightclub promotion to like doing concept restaurant development, which is really, I mean, Hyro and his wife and his team do, and Dex, they do, and Tyrone, they do like this, they do like this crazy concept restaurant. Like, it's just wild what they do. It's like they build a restaurant from concept and it's very artsy in there. She goes, yeah. Hyro's down at Publico. So I'm like, okay. So we leave Casa Caña and we fly down to Publico. And I'm in Publico, blah blah blah, and I go in there, and you know, I gotta do the whole, where's Hyro? So I'm running around, where's Hyro? And the young lady at the front desk, young lady from Jamaica at the front desk said, Hyro's in the back. And then a young waitress comes in, beautiful girl. She sits me down, and Hyro comes over. And Hyro goes, "Bobby, where you been? I love you, bro." Bobby, hugs and kisses, and it's just such a great. It was like a romantic love fest, right? Oh my goodness, we were like in love. And he turned to the waitress and said, "Hey, whatever this guy wants, he gets." And the yuca fries, and I'm known for whiskey, right? So they're bringing out the rock and rye whiskey, and they're bringing out the ceviche, and all the foods coming out. And then I just started going there all the time, because like I walked in there and Hyro just opened up the restaurant for me. Me and my homie VL Customs, who designs the Bobby Shakes t-shirts. Anything we wanted at Casa Caña or Publico, we sat down and we just had a blast just hanging out. And then he came to me and said, hey, you still doing video production, video editing? I said, yeah. I said, all right, man, we're doing like this thing called Tailgate Sundays, and we want you to put together a quick little thing. And I said, sure, Lou, let's do it, bro. Hyro, he creates all the graphics. And this is what I talk about when I'm being concept creation for a restaurant. He creates all the graphics. He curated all the slides and the video that he wanted, and he just gives me all the content, and he wants me to put it together. Again, I wish I could play the song here, but I think because it's the NFL and the things are copywritten, I can't. The sound is just amazing. So basically, we're watching Tom Brady's failures and then his success, right? So we open up with Tom Brady's failures. And then as the video proceeds forward, we show Tom Brady. Can't speak. As we progress forward with the video, we see Tom Brady becoming victorious. So here it is. That's Tom Brady dropping the ball against the Eagles, one of his Super Bowl losses. And then there's boom, hitting the upright, and we had a sound effect there, and there's Tom Brady getting strip sacked, and there's Tom Brady walking off, and it's like, there he is. He's very sad that he just lost the Super Bowl. We thought that he was going to win it, and then Tailgate Sunday slides in, and then here we go. This is when the anthem starts, and Brady's coming out of the tunnel, and it was the first game, was the Patriots versus the Texans, and it was at 2:00, and they've got what's really cool about Publico, they've got an indoor-outdoor seating, right? So you sit outside by the bar, and the roof retracts and opens up. Publico's an amazing place. So here we see the Patriots making their Super Bowl run throughout the season. There's Robert Kraft, Russell Wilson throwing the most famous interception, Butler getting that, and then the biggest comeback in NFL Super Bowl history is the Patriots beating the Falcons. And that's that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to shut up, and it doesn't make any sense because you can't hear any audio, but we're just going to let the visuals run through again so you guys can see it in its entirety, and then I'll be back once it's finished. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So again, we show these videos. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Warzone or Madden 2020 or any Madden video games. We show these Bobby Shake shorts or Bobby Shakes films in between the loading phases of the game. So you could come to our Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Bobby Shakes. You could come over and watch these Bobby Shake shorts with sound, and you guys can get the real feel about it. This channel here is just basically to describe what you're watching. So basically, this is what we're trying to do here. If you're on Twitch, you're seeing these Bobby Shake shorts, and you're like, what the hell is going on? We're promoting our YouTube on Twitch. So people click on the Twitch, the link on my Twitch, they come over to the YouTube, and they get the description of what happened in this Bobby Shake short. If you don't know anything about my Twitch, then you come to the YouTube, you watch me talking over the video, and then if you want to come see the video in its entirety with the sound and the vibe of it, then you come over to Twitch. So we're just cross-pollinating here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to follow us, twitch.tv, well, www.twitch.tv/Bobby Shakes. Come over and just watch the shorts. You don't have to be involved in video games. You don't have to like video game playing. We've got a lot of great content over there that we just want to share. And then you could come, and then in the chat room, you could have a discussion. Oh, I know what this is about. This is about. So thank you so much for coming. Please hold your applause. You guys are too kind, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming through. And I hope to see you guys over at Twitch. I really hope to see you guys over at Twitch. Yeah, come over, hang out with us, vibe with us. This is what it is. Usually we have the people chatting. We have a great time. There's the links below. You can see them on the just chatting. And yeah, come over, hang out with us, have a good time. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love.